last fire will rise. The last fire will rise behind those eyes. Black house will rock. Blind boys don't lie. Immortal fear. That voice so clear.
Hello, YouTubers. So I just got done rewatching the entire series of Monk, which they have on the instant Netflix. And now when I say I got done watching the entire series, I don't mean I sat down and watched the whole thing through. I usually have like a couple of, one or two shows at least that I watch on a daily basis. So what I'll do is I'll watch an episode, every day. And so I've been doing that for a while now with Monk. They happen to have all 8 seasons, the whole series, on the instant Netflix. Monk used to be my favorite TV show. I watched it every week. It was one that I definitely loved to catch up on again now and then and rewatch. So I did just that. I watched, one a day throughout the whole 8 seasons. And today I finally, sadly, and also kind of fun, I got to the last episode. It's always when you're watching through a favorite show or you're actually following it as it's on TV, as I did with Monk back then. It's always a little sad when you get to the final episode because, it's something that you've grown to know and love. I know it's just a TV show, but, a lot of times, TV shows become really important to us. They really touch us, they make us laugh, they make us, we really connect with them. And for me, that was, Monk was one of those. Monk was actually my favorite show when it was on. And, for me, honestly, other than, if there's one thing other than, obviously, than, people who are important in my life, my pets, also, the one thing that I love more than anything in the world is my entertainment, is my movies, is my TV shows. A good movie, a good TV show, I just love entertainment. So for me, the connection is almost even more so. So anyway, long story short, today I was watching the part 2 of the 2-part series finale of Monk, and I remember it was such a great episode. I loved it, and I remember though it's nice now watching it because I remember then watching it. Spoiler alert for anybody who maybe didn't catch the show when it was first on and is watching through. So if you watch the show but have not yet gotten to the series finale, you might want to stop the video here. So anyway, I remember watching and when it was originally on, and it was just great seeing this character that I've grown to love for so many years finally get a little bit of happiness. The one guy in the world who needs a little happiness, Adrian Monk, and finally he has a reason to be a little bit happy. So there was the new character that they introduced, Molly. And if you've seen it, you know who she is. If you haven't seen it, I'm not going to spoil it for you, even though I warned you shouldn't be watching. And I can just remember during the episode thinking, oh God, please do not tell me they are, they're gonna go with a terrible ending. Because the funny thing is, with the final closure Monk finally got, all the other characters and even Monk himself kept talking about, what is he going to do now? It's weird, having closure on something that you've been waiting so long. In Trudy's death, he, finally figured all that out. And I kept thinking, oh God, please don't tell me they're going to do something with this Molly character to give Monk, again, reason to be seeking out closure so that, Monk is back to Monk. And thankfully they didn't. I know it's funny, it's just a TV show. If they went that route, they went that route. It's even a character that we just met, but it's just, it's one of those things where we had grown to know and love Adrian Monk, and he finally got a chance to have a little bit of happiness. The poor guy deserves it, and so I was so happy that it ended the way that it did. It's such a great show. It was such a great way to end it. Actually, the books based on the Monk stories actually still continue, or at least when I last checked, they still have been, and there's actually a few that were released after the series finale of Monk, so I still follow along with that. They're really good. So anyway, it's one thing I'll say is, it's really great when a TV show, there's so many shows that no matter how much you may love them, no matter how much people seem to love them, there's so many shows that just get canceled abruptly, and they never get to have a true goodbye to their fans. So, it's so nice when a show can actually have its full run and actually end on its own terms and have a series finale. And, they just don't get any better than what they did with Monk. So, leave me comments. Were you a fan of Monk? What did you think of the series finale? Do you have other shows that you loved that actually went their full run and got a series finale? And what did you like about them? Did you like or not like the series finale? Or do you have shows that you loved that unfortunately got canceled abruptly and never got to have an official series finale? Okay, YouTubers, thank you. Have a nice day.